Matrix multiplication. So remember, a matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers. Typically, we use capital letters to denote a matrix. Remember, matrices is plural of matrix. A matrix A with m rows and n columns has size m by n. So we always think rows by columns. Sometimes you may hear RC cola. So rows and columns. The entry in the ith row and jth column is denoted by A sub ij. So I'll show you all this in just a second. We're going to try to multiply matrices. So first we have to see if this is possible. We're going to look at the number of columns of matrix A, and that has to be equal to the number of rows of matrix B. So there's an easy way to check that. When you write this together, the middle numbers match. Okay, the outer numbers give the size of the new matrix. So once we see we can multiply two matrices, how do we do it? Well, in the first matrix, we're going to only use rows. In the second matrix, we only use columns. And then we're always going to multiply. We're going to do first times first, plus second times second, plus third times third. Okay, and then when you're looking at the new matrix, so if the product of A and B is some new matrix C, then we know that C11 comes from row 1 of A and column 1 of B. Okay. So let's try an example. We'll refer back to this as needed. So suppose we have two matrices. A equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a matrix this way. And B contains 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. And we want to find A times B gives us a new matrix, matrix C. So let's check our sizes. Well, the size of A, remember our size goes row by column. So how many rows? Rows go this way, rows of a field, columns of a building go up and down. So we see we have 2 rows and 3 columns for A. For B, we have 1, 2, 3 rows and 1, 2, 3 columns. B is a 3 by 3. So up here I said, to check to see if it's possible, the number of columns of matrix A, so columns are the second number in A, and the number of rows in B must match. So an easy way to check that is to write it like this. 2 by 3, 3 by 3. Do the middle numbers match? They do. Great, which means I get a new matrix, and guess what? 2 by 3 is the new size, and that's what we wrote up here. The outer numbers give the size of the new matrix, 2 by 3. Okay, so we told you a few minutes ago that we're going to do first times the first, plus the second times the second, plus the third times the third. This is the first entry in matrix A times the first entry in matrix B. And then the second entry, remember in matrix A, we're only using rows. So this is first, second, and third here are in the rows. The second, first, second, and third are in columns of B. Okay, so this will make sense in just a second. So if we're starting with the C11 entry, so let's label this C11. This 1 tells us to use row 1 in matrix A and use column 1 in matrix B. So as you can see, I've put a box around row 1 in matrix A. This was A and this was B. And then I put another box around column 1 in matrix B. So we're going to do the first times the first, plus the second times the second, plus the third times the third. So we're going to do C11 is 1 times 7. You see that's the first times the first. Okay, then we say plus the second times the second. So the second entry in A, but I'm looking as a row, so a 2, times the second entry in B, but I'm looking at the column, so an A. Do you see that? First times the first, plus second times the second, plus third times the third, plus 3D. Okay, so the C11 entry, remember this is matrix C, so this is row 1, this is row 2, this is column 1, column 2, column 3. So if it's C11, I knew how to get it, right? To use row 1 in A and column 1 in B, but I also know where it goes. It goes in row 1 and column 1 of C. That's where I put it, which is right here. So let's put that there. So the C11 entry is 7 plus 2A plus 3D. You can really do this in any order you want. We're going to go ahead and do the C12 entry next. So the C12 entry means row 1 in A, but this 2 back here means column 2 in B, like this. And we're going to do it again, first times first plus second times second plus third times third. So the first times the first, you get an 8. 1 times 8 plus the second times the second, 2 times B, right? Second times the second plus the third times the third plus the third times the third. Okay, so you go with 8 plus 2B plus 3E, and where does that go? That goes in row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2. So that goes right here, 8 plus 2B plus 3E. Okay, so far so good. Now we're going to go out of order and find the C23 next. So C23, think about what that tells us. That tells us to use row 2 in A and column 3 in B. So here was A, here was B. Row 2 in A, column 3 in B. First times the first plus the second times the second plus the third times the third. And I'm going to go ahead and label this. This was C11. This is still row 1. Now it's column 2. This is row 1, column 3. This entry right here is row 2, column 1, row 2, column 2, row 2, column 3. So we're going to be filling in this guy. C23. And that is what? 4 times 9 plus 5 times C plus 6 times F. Okay, so I'm going to put that right here. 9 times 4 is 36 plus 5C plus 6F. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do a few more. So let's just pick one. What if we wanted to do C21? So that tells us row 2 in A, column 1 in B, so row 2 in A, column 1 in B, first times the first times plus the second times the second plus the third times the third. That makes sense? So 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus A plus 6D. Okay, we're going to put that right here. 28 plus 5A plus 6D. Let's do some more. Let's do C22 next. C22. Remember what these tell us. This 2 says row 2 in A, and this 2 says column 2 in B. So I'm going to erase this so it's not so busy. Row 2 in A, column 2 in B, first times first plus second times second plus third times third, 4 times 8 plus 5 times B plus 6 times E. So 8 times 4 is 32 plus 5B plus 6E, and that is C22, so that goes right here. And let's do the last one, C13. So 13 means row 1 in A, and column 3 in B. 1 times 9 plus 2 times C plus 3 times F. Okay. Let's check our answers. We got the answers down here. Is that what we had? I think so.